Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. I think I got my caption. Oh wait, I'm using the wrong playlist. There we go. You already sound tired? I am tired. There's a reason for that. I just woke up from a nap. I'm a little bit tired. How are you guys doing? Trying to watch this and the art fight theme reveal stream at the same time. 2 streams at the same time? Oh yeah, I forgot about art fight. I keep forgetting to do it every year. I like start it and then I don't do it. Mostly because I have a job, I'm busy. They updated the caption plugin that I have, so I just want to double check and see if it like is actually working. Is it working for you guys? Alright, they're fine? Okay. Someone in chat should tell me what the art fight theme is, because I'm gonna work on PH writing. I also need to oh man, maybe I don't know if I will join the art fight. I seriously need to update my characters. I had the unfortunate foresight to make my characters my Sona like lover, and then a bunch of old Roblox people. And this was like before that whole thing kind of blew up. But I need to update it like really bad. I'm also watching the art fight stream. What is up, party people? I just realized that you could technically put the fighters on there and it would be legal, haha. Well, that's the thing, I don't want to, because that's cheating. I know I would just get attacked ruthlessly. It's fun. I think one of the years I would just like I did a stream where I would just choose random people in the chat and I just drew like fan art of like the guy. Hang on. Like this is me. Hang on. Oh man, some of this art is really old. But these are the only 4 characters I have. I have my Builderman, and then 1X, and then Unwanted Guest, and then Lover. And that's it. Dude! Look at my defenses, dog! I only have 7! These aren't bad. I still like these designs. I just... It's a little overdone. It's a little overdone. Yeah, I did draw like a bunch of fighting OCs. I think like all of them are fighting OCs except for one. Yeah. Anyway, let's actually work on what I wanted to work on, which was Slingshot over here, whom I have not touched since the last stream because I got really busy and I didn't want to work on it. So now I'm working on it. Sorry if I sound like really tired, it's because I am. Mirror? What? There we go. What have you guys been up to recently? Big ass shoes. Oh wait, let me turn on my screencast keys. Cat shot. Oh my gosh. Maybe big ass head out the frame. There we go, she's going there. Oh yeah, for those of you who weren't in the Shuriken stream, and I don't blame you because it was literally 8 hours long. Hang on, let me take a sip. I said, that the, like, Crossroads build is, like, completely done. Oh, the team this year, comedy, mystery, and tragedy? No way, you're joking, right? That's funny. That's actually really funny. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. The Crossroads build is done. But now we need to implement everything. And guys, making video games is really hard. Dude, when Crossroads comes out, I will be, like... I will be free from my shackles. I will, like, go into hiding. And I will just be like, do not contact me ever again for anything else. I was like, I've genuinely just been, like, working on it for so long. I just do not... Oh my gosh. I'm doing shoe surgery. Shoegery. Shoegery. Konnichiwa, do you know the new Deltarune chapter? Yes, I have heard about it. What do you think of the art fight teams this year? I mean, I don't know. They're alright. I'm not really like a avid art fight person, so I don't really... I don't really have too much of an opinion on it, I guess. Yeah, you're gonna make an updated mini sling when you're done modeling her? Yes. Probably. Okay, you wanna know what I've been doing? I've been going to the movies. One year, Big Kettle. Take this as my token of gratitude, and I'm sorry for the fact I'm about to nerf Slingshot to the ground in 2 months. Long live Melee. Somehow Bandit got something to do with this. But oh yeah, I've been going to the movies a lot more often recently. Guys, I really like movies. Dude, my letterbox? Hang on. I need to... My letterbox, specifically for last month, is very big. Hang on. Okay, well, it's very big for me. So, okay, starting from the okay, so this was for May. I watched Hokum, Devil Wears Prada 2, Project Hail Mary, Obsession, Sheep Detective, Zoolander, Obsession again, Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, Autopsy of Jane Doe, Hokum again, Obsession again, and then I saw the Backrooms, and then I saw Obsession again. Take a guess what my favorite movie, for May 2026 was. Guys, I'm just saying. And then for this month, I saw Ghost in the Shell, Persepolis, and Twinless. And today I'm going to go watch Disclosure Day, so I will have to add that. Guys, you should watch Obsession. It's a really good movie. Oh my god. This shoot apology is fucking awful. What the hell happened here? My mama watched Disclosure Day. It's good, apparently. I hope so. It's made by Steven Spielberg, and he has not had a good movie in a very long time. And it feels bad, because this is the same guy that made Jurassic Park and Jaws. And Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and, like, so many, like, good classics. But he kind of, like, fell off in recent years. Dude, I could talk about movies forever. I love movies. If I wasn't making games, I'd make movies. I hate horror movies. I get very scared. Like, really, I can barely play poorly made games on Roblox. I love horror movies. Horror is my favorite genre. I've said this a few times, but, like, my dream game is to make a horror game. Like, at some point in my life. Like, I want to do one. Obsession is really cool, though. It's, like... Like, ever since I saw it, like, I cannot stop thinking about it. Like, it is so good. Like, modern-day Hereditary. Kettle, do you have any recommendation on organizing UVs? I've been starting to model and recently in texture, and it's been a pain because of that. You just gotta do it yourself, man. I'm sorry. That's how I do it. That's how pretty much everyone does it. Have you seen the Exit 8 movie? I thought it was a great adaptation. I haven't, but my brother has, and he said it was awful. So, was not planning on it. I haven't played the original game though, so I don't know how good of an adaptation is. Okay. Last weekend I binged the Scream Saga with my cousins. We watched until the 4th, but then we went to sleep, or else we would watch until the morning. That's a good set of movies to watch. I mean, like, the newer ones are not good, but the older ones are, that's a classic. Did anyone here see Backrooms? Because I don't want to talk about it unless, like... Have spoilers been out for long enough? I don't know. It's been, like, a few weeks, I think. Come on, Soda, let's hear how much you love Backrooms. Ooh, okay, here's my hot take. I didn't hate it, but I just thought it was okay. Like, I gave it like I think on Letterboxd, hang on. Oh, Jesus. Almost knocked down something from my desk. So Letterboxd, you like rate things out of 5 stars, and out of 5 stars, I gave Backrooms 2 stars, which is like, that's like my rating for average. That's like average movie. I have a lot of thoughts on it, but I can't really go into it without it being like super mega spoilers, so I will refrain from doing so. But I just thought it was okay. I didn't hate it. I just thought it was okay. I was watching with a friend. And this friend, he's like a film student. And like anytime something would happen on screen, like he just started fucking bursting into laughter. Like not to the point of it being like obnoxious, but like he just could not take the movie like seriously. And at the same time while we were watching, another friend of ours was watching Backrooms. And so when we all collectively like finished watching the movie and then we got home and then we hopped on a call to talk about the movie, oh my goodness. It's not really an argument, but it was kind of an argument. We had a whole argument about the movie. Because all of us had like such different opinions. Like, I just thought it was okay. The friend I saw it with thought it was really bad. The friend that saw it at the same time as us like thought it was really good. It was really funny. For like I like talked about it for like 1 hour, like the minute I like got home, just like about my thoughts. Sodakettle modeled the new slingshot model. She's the youngest modeler ever. She's only 20. I do really like all the like Backrooms artwork that is like spawned from the Backrooms movie. I think that's like super cool. I also feel like I wouldn't have been as harsh on the Backrooms if Obsession didn't come out like a week or 2 before it. Because I think Obsession is infinitely better in like every single way. Soda is pushing 30. I'm not pushing 30, don't say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for giving my opinions on the Backrooms. Have you watched the Evil Dead series? If so, will you watch Evil Dead Burn? Yes, is that even a question? I love Evil Dead. I love horror movies so bad. I saw Evil Dead Rise in theaters with like my family. Oh my god, I loved it. I'm very excited for Burn. This is flipped upside down. Flip. God, I really hate modeling shoes. But it must be done, unfortunately. Maybe we're gonna move this back a little. Did you watch the Among Us show? I did watch the Among Us show. I did watch it. 'Cause I was very curious about the Among Us show. I thought it was alright. Like, I think it's probably, like, the best that they could have done for a literal Among Us show. Yeah, I won't give spoilers, but like it's pretty alright. It's pretty decent. I won't lie. Like I was not like really a big Among Us person like when the game was like really big like 6 years ago. Like, cause I don't really like social deduction games. It's not really my thing. But, you know, I was like, why not? Let's just watch it. It's alright. What do you mean Among Us was popular 6 years ago? Dude, COVID was like 6 years ago. I hate to break it to you, but the passage of time is not... is, an ever constant in our world. You guys want to know what a really good show is that I've been rewatching? Avatar. I've been rewatching, The Last Airbender with a friend. Because she was like, oh, I've never seen it. And I was like, well, we have to change that. So I've been rewatching it. That is, like, genuinely, like, one of the best shows, like, ever. Like, period. When stuff is next to be remodeled? Yes. Fine stuff is next to be remodeled. Okay. Move this back. Is your redesign done? I wanted to retouch on it, because there's some things that didn't really like too much. Astroken Shuri skin is Orange Among Us. Yeah, man. Sure. I fucking guess so. So you should model a shoe store? No, I don't want to. So to stop swearing, it's not nice. Don't tell me what to do on my screen. Will the remodels come out with new crossroads? They will come out when they're done. Just like every single other remodel. Question, how the heck is Sword able to just make an energy beam? Like, I don't think a sword can do that normally. He can. Can't really go into detail, but yeah, he can. How are you today, Soda? I'm a little tired. Dude, I was like up all freaking night. So that was not fun. Which fighter has your favorite model slash design? Like base fighter? I don't really know. I guess I like Scythe, but she's a pain in the ass to like model stuff for, so it is what it is. I said I missed the last stream. Happy gay month, because you gay and stuff. Thanks, Banhammer Lover 69. Happy Pride, everyone. Shoda, will Ban's head be getting a redesign because the blindfold is still doing voodoo to stay on? What does that even mean? Last question coming from me. Are festival events still planned? Sorry, I need to know if Comedy Valk skin will be real one day. Yeah, they will be. There's just so much other stuff we're doing right now. Is Pride Month just a normal month in the Infernal? Because, you know, they're woke and stuff? I think there's, like, a Pride equivalent in the Inferno. Because, like, even though it's, like, uncommon, like, Infernal's still, like, they can have, like, romantic feelings for each other. It probably wouldn't really be, like, equivalent to our version of Pride, because it is, like, a completely different world. And, like, everyone is, like, the same, like... I was gonna say gender, but, like, I can't even use gender, because they don't have, really, the concept of gender, so, like... Yeah, they don't got those, so, I don't really know. Oh yeah, I guess trans gear, yeah, trans gear Pride, that works. That's canonical. How common is romantic attraction with Infernals? Not at all. Like, it is not a common thing. I don't really have, like, an exact stat, but it's just, like, we've always just, written it as uncommon, because, like, I feel like that makes the most sense for, like, their culture, and, like, yeah. It's not common when Infernals see a lovey-dovey couple, do they side-eye them? No, I don't think it's, like, treated as, like, a weird thing. It's just not common. There's, like, a reason for that, so I can't really, like, a reason for why they're not really, like, romantic, I guess. But that's lore stuff. I can't talk about that. Would queer platonic relationships be more common than romantic relationships, or some equivalent to queer platonic? As someone in a queer platonic relationship, I feel obligated to ask. I definitely see, like... okay, it's hard for me to, like, say, like, just, like, yes outright, because I do think it depends. Like, because Infernals are just, they're not humans. So, like, they would have, like, it would be slightly different. Would there be an equivalent, though? I don't see why not. So, yeah. Okay, now I gotta fix the goddamn tongue of the shoe. I'm pretty sure this is the tongue, right? Or is that this? I don't know. I don't know shoes. Will fan merch be allowed somewhere in the future? I just saw some people from non-English speaking countries selling it. Maybe they just don't know about the rules regarding merch. Yeah, it's not allowed. At this time, we do not allow it. Hi, I just wanted to double check that I heard it right. Did you say their trans gears are canon? Are there any examples of canon trans gears in fighting? If yes. Not as like a character. Actually, Scythe is technically. I guess it falls under that umbrella because like her gear is like modified by like medkit. So yeah, Scythe would fall under that. Yeah. There's like a difference. Okay, so and there's actually dialogue for this in Crossroads. Actually, I don't know if I should go about it in the stream. Like, it literally is explained in Crossroads, so. But, like, any, like, gear that is, like, modified or is, like, artificially replaced in some way, I guess would fall under that umbrella. That's just my opinion. Grab, we all scream in unison? Okay, well, I thought you guys were talking about fighters. Okay, if trans gear using a gear different from the one you spawn with is canon, does that mean gear fluid cycling through multiple gears from time to time could be canon? If they're, like, artificially made. Because Zuka's, like, shop, like, he sells, like, artificial gears. But they aren't, like, straight-up gears that can, like, use, like, magic and shit. They're more akin to, like, tools in that way. Like, you can't just change your gear, like, on the fly. It has to, like... It requires, like, there's a process. Ugh. Soda, have you listened to Windows 96 before? Nope, I do not know what that is. Would non-gear exist, like when someone decides to not use their gear? Well, not really, because they still have a gear. They just choose not to summon it. But, like, they can't not spawn with the gear, if that makes sense. Like, every single Infernal has a gear. I mean, like, as an identity, like, non-binary? Okay. I don't know if, like, that would be a very good equivalent. Like, I feel like gears are... way more complex of a relationship than, like, how, like, gender is to humans. Like, I think it's way more complex in universe. So I wouldn't really, like... There's a level of nuance there. I don't think you can really... I'm trying to find, like, the right word. This is why I don't answer things on stream. It's hard to answer these on stream. Hi Soda, hi chat. How are we doing today? How are we today? Happy Pride Month. Also, I'm finally not busy working during a Soda stream. Yippee! Welcome to the stream, Haunted Crow. What was I saying? Oh, okay, you know what, the shoe doesn't look too bad. I think my opinion at the end of the day is that, like, if you want to, like, choose to, I think reading, like, Gears as, like, gender identity is, like, a very valid reading of it. But in universe, it is way more complicated. Because the Gears are, like... It's hard to explain. A gear to, like, an infernal is, like, their entire, like, purpose. But, like, physically manifested. Sorry. Words. I don't like words. Are you excited for Crossroads update? No. I'm not excited for Crossroads update. So Gears like a cutie mark? I guess so. I fucking guess so. It's like... Why are you not excited? Are you scared of the reactions of the fans? It's just like... Okay, you gotta understand the position, right? That we're in. Fighting is a passion project, right? Obviously, we've been taking it a lot more seriously nowadays. But... Depending on how Crossroads is received, like, I feel like... This could either be, like, a huge turning point for fighting, or we just, like, completely abandon the game. Like, it really just kind of depends on the reception. Because it's like, we've been working on this for, like, 3 years. And if it, like, flops, then it's like... Well, shit. We just kind of wasted 3 years of our life. And there's, like, a very real possibility of that happening because of how Roblox algorithm stuff has been. And, like, the direction of Roblox as, like, a whole. Like, it doesn't really have much to do with, like, the fans. But... Yeah, I don't know, it's just like we've been working on this thing for 3 years, and if it doesn't work out, then it's like, okay, well shit, just wasted 3 years of my life doing that. I personally, I wouldn't regret doing it, because I think it's one of the most impressive things I've seen on the platform. And that's very biased coming from me, because I'm the whole art director of it, but... even if it doesn't work out, I think I will still be proud of it. But, yeah. I don't know, like, it's just, like, a huge change for fighting, and it, like, depending on how it's received, it literally could just entirely change the game forever. I mean, it will entirely change the game forever, but, like, that's a scary thought. Especially when it was like, oh yeah, this is, like, not serious at all, and then it became serious. Like, that is the very scary thing for creators. Oops. I'm not, I don't say it to be like, oh yeah, I'm not excited at all, I'm freaking, I don't know. Like, I am excited, but at the same time, I'm also very scared. I think both can be true. And it's also just, like, a lot of pressure. Cause, like, I don't know, man. We've had this world, like, stuck in our heads for, like, you know, 3 years. And then it's like... Oh, man. Especially with the fandom, like, fighting, where everyone is very vocal about, like, their favorite characters. It's like, okay, well, we're doing this massive rewrite of the project. Are people still gonna, like it? Are people gonna like the direction we're going in? Because, like, it makes, like, 100% sense to us. But that's because, like, we made everything. We developed this. It's been, like, in development for, like, a really long time. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on, like, a tangent, but that's kind of how I've been feeling for, like, a long while. I don't know. That's why, like, I decided to kind of go, like, full corpo on, like, all of my socials. Shoo! I can assure you that a lot of people will be posting about CrossFit as soon as it comes out. Oh, God. That's my fear. If you go full corporate, does that mean no more streams or doodles outside of Patreon? No, I said I already went full corpo. I'm just, like, not looking at social media at all. I did, like, a little statement. Like, I think, like, a month ago. I was just like, like, don't DM me, don't contact me. Like, I will only do, like, casual stuff on stream. Like, don't message me for anything. Goodbye. And then I just... that's where we're at now. And I turned off replies to, like, everything. Yeah, I know this will probably get floated by chat, but watching you model and draw since those 4 years, CrossFit is going to skyrocket. You and your team have been doing such an amazing job, and you guys put so much thought into the build. People will definitely appreciate it. You guys keep making amazing shit when Roblox keeps coming out with slop, so have some faith. That's the thing, right? Like, a game like fighting should not exist on Roblox. But, I mean, it does, so I guess in a way it is... It shouldn't exist, and yet it does, because of all of you guys. So thank you for that. I'm not excited for the 1,000 tickets when New Crossroads comes out release me. Sorry. Is there any possibility it can move off of the platform in case Roblox crashes and burns? No. There is no possibility of that ever happening. Unfortunately. Like, that's not in the cards. Like, fighting works because it's on Roblox. Like, it has Roblox culture, like, ingrained into it, like, so deeply that taking it off of the platform is, like, it doesn't make sense. I think, though, we do have, like, some ideas for, like, not fighting-related projects for, like, a while. So, I think at some point we want to do something off of Roblox. And that'll be exciting whenever we do that. In, like, 7 years. If fighting / Roblox were to explode, would Death in the Family continue? Probably not. If the game explodes, then everything with it also explodes. Okay, shoe. Let's work on the rest of the model. Hey Shoda, I can't imagine how you and the rest of the Bargia team must be feeling, but trust us, we are 100% hyping fighting when the Crossroads update comes out. I've been playing fighting since 2023, and I can say it makes me so happy to see the work Bargia has been doing. Fighting is such an amazing game. I can't even name all the stuff I like about the game. From the start of 2024, I invited my friend to play with me, and he also became a fan. Fighting should and will get more players. There's also just, like, there's a lot of external factors. Like, it's just, like, you know, we developers, we also are busy with college and school. So that's why, like, when people are like, oh, well, why aren't more people playing the game? We don't really have the time to, like, update it and give you guys more stuff to do, even if you guys do like the game. So hopefully with this update, it's gonna give you guys a lot of content to do. Yeah, if anything else, like, I hope, like, even if Crossroads, like, crashes and fails and, like, nobody plays it, or, like, it only gets, like, I don't know, like, 1,000 players a day. Like, I at least hope, like, some other Roblox game is like, that's cool as hell, let's do that. And more Roblox games do giant projects like that. Because, like, I think Roblox players deserve not to be treated like absolute babies. It's kind of sad, to be completely honest. Do you guys plan on expanding fighting's flora and fauna? I freaking love speculative biology. There's a lot of potential for the game's coolio world building. Yes. Okay, I think I gotta, like, stop looking at the shoes or else I'm gonna go fucking insane. So we're working on something else. If Crossroads update is going to be successful, will there be some off-platform fighting related games? Probably not. Again, as I said before, fighting only works on Roblox. Like, try to explain the concept of a gear to someone who has never played Roblox. They're just not gonna understand. Like, especially with it being, like, based on Roblox gears. Okay, where did I put the pants? Why does Sling's gloves switch hands for the top art and bottom concept art? Cause I realized I put it on the wrong hand. So I switched it, and now it's on the right hand, so there you go. Are you the magical modeling fairy? I wish I was. Oh my god, I've been putting off this model because I do not want to model it. Everyone got hit with ads. I'm kind of new to Roblox, and I still explain fighting to my friends who never played Roblox in their lives, so in theory, people can understand gears, they just won't understand the Roblox stuff. That's what I mean, though. Like, fighting is very ingrained in the Roblox culture. I think, like, the idea of, like, people having, like, being born with weapons is kind of whack, like, on the surface. Because it's like, oh, okay, well, they get spawned in, so it's not, they're not, like, humans. And then there's, like, the swords. Who are the swords? Well, they're actually based on these Roblox gears that were, like, really popular. Shoes. mentioning shoes. Fighting is the game, I think, when I see those posts about when someone mentioning something that you have an unhealthy amount of knowledge of. Oh my god, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. I feel very scared for Crossroads because it is like a huge rewrite for like every single character. Or just like all the dialogue in general, right? So a lot of people are gonna have to accept learning a lot of new things about certain characters. What is your favorite thing in Sling's redesign, if you have one? I really like the jacket. It's just really hard to model. Oh man. I, for one, am really excited to learn more. I'm sure a lot of fighting fans feel the same way. Fighting as a media, I think, is built off of just that want to learn natural curiosity to really hype for it. That's good to hear, at least. I don't know. Anytime we, like, do something new with the characters, people get really, really... Let's use the word passionate about it. And then sometimes it feels like sometimes like, oh damn, like scared to do new things with the characters that we made. You have to live forever, Soda. What platform are y'all planning to move to if the game does flop? Thanks. I'm glad you guys are preparing for if the game flops. I don't know. Can't really say. I know personally I'm probably gonna stay with Roblox because I'm working on my other game. At the moment. But for the rest of Baguio, I'm not really sure. Stitchkins, right? That's what it's called? Yes, Stitchkins. I might start streaming Stitchkins a lot more, because I wanna, like, my plan, I wanna release the alpha for it, like, really soon. But I've just been, like, so busy with, like, Crossroads and then the comic that, like, I genuinely feel like I'm gonna die. So. Don't do that, kids. Moderate your time responsibly. And don't do 5 billion projects at once. I think Slingshot is pretty much done. We just gotta texture him. Like a lot of, like, I feel like Slingshot's new design is very reliant on textures, so it looks a bit bare bones, but that's because I gotta give him some color. Okay, seems I already unwrapped some of these, so... Let's see, wait, how much try is it? Yeah, it's on 6,000. Fine. So did you still like Guilty Gear? I like Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear is cool. Oh yeah, RDC invites went out. Yesterday, I think. I will not be going to RDC this year. Oh, what is wrong with this arm? So what's your opinion on Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance? I was so excited when that got announced. Because I knew we were gonna get an Iceborne thing soon. Just wasn't sure when. And I basically completed literally everything there is to do in Wilds. So I was just waiting for the DLC announcement. This is like weird. There we go. What about this one? Oh, this one's also fucked up. I guess I just forgot to fill in the back part here. I think I like vaguely have a memory of struggling with this bit for some reason. I don't remember though. Alright. Let's unwrap this. Big yawn. Big Sodakettle yawn.
doesn't take much to poison a young man's soul, particularly a soul full of pain and helplessness and shame.
Will fighting ever get some sort of missions or milestone / character level system? Someone didn't watch the community update video. Yes, this has all already been confirmed. Like, if you guys haven't seen the community update video and you have a question about Crossroads, please just watch that first. Like, we literally put everything we are going to put into the Crossroads update in that video. It's like on the main channel for where all the music is. Oh, what am I doing? Oh yeah, this. Do I need to put seams here? I think this is just a solid block of color. So I know not every fighter doesn't know each other, but in New Crossroads we get an idea of who actually knows each other and who doesn't. How do I answer that? I would say yes, based on the new dialogue. I would say so, yeah. Because, like, if two characters haven't met each other, they very much are like, oh, what did you look like so and so, or your gear is cool. What is that? Like, kind of being like, okay, these characters have never met each other, as opposed to like characters who have met each other that are like more friendly, if that makes sense. Okay, why is it like this? I literally removed the seams. I don't think it was said in the community update video, but will the fight lobby, not Crossroads, get remade? I remember in the old stream we were working on remaking it. Sorry if this is something you can't answer yet. Yes, that will be updated. Okay, wait, actually, I'm pretty sure this... Let's see. So my alarm is Edge of Infinity. Which song of fighting OST should I change my alarm to? You should change it to the loudest part of, like, the fight OST. like when it does, like, the beat drop. Okay. Why are these connected? Oh, I see. What the hell? Let's see. There we go. Will some known relationships between fighters change over time? Friends will become enemies and acquaintances will become friends. No. Because fighting takes place during a very specific date in the timeline. So basically, unless you get like a comic or a story, it's always going to be like stuck in that date, if that makes sense. Okay, I didn't do it. Nice. Art fight prompt is out. It's comedy versus mystery versus tragedy. Yes, I am aware. What is the secret third? That doesn't even. I don't even think that really fits with the theme. Comedy or tragedy? What do I know though? What do you know? It's not like you hosted an entire festival about it. Just because I hold an in-game event about it, it doesn't. I'm just saying, like, I don't think the mystery category really fits. That's all I'm saying. it's kind of, why is there a third team? Okay. Secret third team is winning? I don't even know what team I'd be on. I guess I'd be I think I did comedy for the festival. So I might go tragedy for art fight if I do art fight at all. I don't know what the hell mystery is. Secret third brother. So the relationship could change in a theoretical comic set in the future, but not in the game itself. Yes. Because, like, I imagine some comics taking place in, like, the past. I'm not too sure about the future yet, but, if we were to do that, then, yeah, I could see it changing, but it wouldn't affect the in-game dialogue, because the game takes place during a very, very specific date. Why is this so weird? Oh. Okay, wait. Okay, so it ends like right here. Dude, I'm so scatterbrained today. Don't stay up until like 4 a.m. Will we ever get more info on any of the characters' caretakers? If the story calls for it. Like, how information is delivered, especially in game, is like very important to me. So I would have to be like, I'm very careful about what is and what isn't said. Okay, there we go. That looks a lot better. If you're getting a new fight lobby, will Roger and Roger stay? I do not know. So does Banhammer purple, violet, or indigo? Banhammer is purple. Will there be 3-person dialogues in New Crossroads? No. There will be a lot of different dialogue types, though. So, like, a lot of the NPCs that are just, like, kind of, like, randomly around Crossroads, they will change dialogue depending on which fighter you're playing as. So, like, if you go, like, up to, like, a police guy as, like, Shuriken, they'll be like, hey, wait a minute. As opposed to if you're Banhammer, they'll be like, oh, hello, boss. That's not, like, for all of them, but for, like a handful. There's, like, a bunch of them who are like that, which is cool. Is there a YouTube equivalent within fighting? BogTube. BogTube. I think right now there's, like, just talking with the NPCs. Like, individually. Or, like, not individually. How do I... I just counted it. Because we're having the testers, like, go through them right now. In, like, the Crossroads build. I think we have, like, 90-something, like, NPCs that you can talk to that have, like, unique dialogue. So, like... Ugh, big stretch. It was approximately 97 soda. Oh, 97, my bad. That are just, like, said by, like, civilians and stuff. Is steampunk one of them? I got bad news. Steampunk is not one of them. We're not done adding dialogue, though, so... Is steampunk still canon? I mean, yeah. It's just... we have so many main characters that NPCs are just, like, a non-factor. Unless they're, like, heavily related to a fighter. Like, Zuka, for instance. So... for everyone else, it's just kind of like a fun addition to the world. Also, I should clarify, like, when I'm talking about, like, the NPCs with dialogue, these are just, like, civilians. Like, they don't have like unique designs or whatever. Some of them do, but most of them they just have like randomized like clothing and horns and stuff. Will civilians be modeled or remain the same? Basically, how we have it set up right now is we're making a system where we just make a bunch of assets. So, like jackets, horns, accessories, clothing. And then the game will randomize an NPC. It will just, like, take, like, a pair of horns and, like, a pair of clothing and then, like, some accessories. And then it'll just pop out an NPC. And then, it'll just like walk around or it'll take up one of the spaces of the NPCs with dialogue. Do they have faces or are they faceless? They'll remain faceless. Cause I want to make it so like there's a very distinct style like between like actually like important, quote unquote important characters and just like a regular NPC, and I feel like it would be very easy to like show that off just by like faces. So, like, if a character doesn't have a face, it's like, okay, this is just, like, a random guy. If they have a face, though, ooh, you know, they might be important. Will the color scheme still be monochrome? No, it won't be monochrome. They'll have, like, actual color. Have a rare chance for a civilian to have comically large horns. There's a piece of dialogue about that. There's a guy. We have I know it because I wrote this. There's a guy who like complains about how big like his horns are, how he can't like fit into certain like door spaces because of how big his horns are, and he's like, damn, I should get them carved or like trimmed. And then there's like, can we turn the NPC designs into OCs, or would you prefer not to? How? They're just like randomized guys. Like, I don't see how that would be very interesting for a character, but I don't really care. Doing this. Will you ever get to see Umbrella in game? Oh yeah. I imagine Umbrella will be around somewhere. They're a pretty important character, so. Soda, which fighter would be the best and worst father? I feel like none of them would really be good. Besides, like, I don't even think, maybe, I don't know, maybe Rocket would be a good dad? I don't know. Just cause, like, he has, like, a good role model, which is Zuka. And he, like, he's been through some shit. Like, he knows how hard life is. I feel like Zuka would raise him to be, like, a good egg, or whatever. Oh, cracking my fingies. I feel like everyone else, though, would be kind of bad. I don't know who would be worse, but I feel like nobody else would really be good. Dom and Valka remodels, yes. They already have remodels. Why is it? Hang on. Why is it doing this? Oh. I am very smart. There we go. Okay, let's join this. Hooray. Okay, I'll have to organize the maps when I move this to Clip Studio, but pretty much done. This will be a metallic book, so this can stay separated. Same with this middle piece too. Oh man. I've been doing like a lot more work on Stitchkin recently. Would it be okay if I stream that a little bit more, like, in the future, I mean? Now, why am I unwrapping this? This is weird. For the new people here, Stitchkin is like my, like my own game, like not by Baguio. That Axosun is helping me, Axosun is producing, helping me produce and make. I showed it on stream a little bit, like a while ago. Do you have an estimated release date or testing? I want to release it, the alpha at least, and this is like bare bones, like it's just the core gameplay. Like, the alpha really is just to like kind of get people to play and to get like feedback for what we should do in the future. I want to get it out by like very late August, but I'm not sure how doable that is. If you do stream more Stitchkins, can I draw your Stitchkins again? I already drew one of them a while ago. Sure. I don't mind. Hi, Soda. I'm so late. Sorry. How's your day been? Hope the stream's going well. Oh, I'm doing alright. I'm just... modeling Slingshot here. I've peeled his skin from his bones and have displayed them in a very nice menagerie. Vinestaff will be next. Let's check the face orientation. Is the redesign finalized? Not yet. I've like been struggling a lot with the Vinestaff redesign, cause like the current one that I made it before like we kind of rewrote her entire character. But so like hang on, I have the little mini, this one right here. Oh my god, let me select you. Vinestaff. You're being so stubborn right now. There we go, this one right here. I kind of made it before we rewrote her character. Let's put her on my head. And then I felt like really dissatisfied with her character, so then I completely rewrote it. And then now I really like it, but the way she looks, it doesn't really reflect the rewrite, and that's like my biggest problem with it. So that's why I kind of wanted to do another redesign pass. it's just, like, hard to, like, balance, like, her backstory with, like, how she currently presents herself, because she currently lives in, like, Crossroads. Was the guide for disability pre or post rewrite? It was post rewrite. Don't worry, that was post. Will she be feminine? I want to keep her as, like, feminine. Yeah, I want to keep her still very femme. Yeah, I don't know. My big thing is just, like, somehow, like, incorporating, like, her upbringing to, like, her current design. Because if I was being, like, 100%, like, this is based on how- oh, fuck. Sorry, I knocked something over. Like, 100% based on how she was living, like, in Crossroads, she would just be wearing, like, the goddamn, like, Thieves' Rest, like, uniform that Slingshot makes her and Shuriken wear. Like, she, like, but, you know, obviously she wouldn't really wear that, in the tournament. I'm trying to, like, articulate, like, no, I'm pretty sure I kind of, like, got it through. Like, I want to balance, like, I want to incorporate parts of her backstory while also still, like, keeping her design, like, reflective of how she lives in Crossroads with, like, her family. It's just kind of hard to do that. Do you think you'll model her on stream? I don't know. Maybe. Is Vine's new redesign complete, or has it yet to be done? It's not done. I don't really... I feel very mixed about the stuff I do have with her. I think I'm probably gonna, like... I'm gonna do what I did with Skateboard, where I'm gonna post, like, a variant or two and be like, hey, how do you guys feel about this? And then just, like, look for feedback. See what people think. What if Vinesap just wore a hoodie, sweatpants, and slippers? That's just so boring. It's just so boring. I feel like fighting, like, character design, like, I feel like I have to be over the top with everything. Because I kind of, like, make everything, like, very colorful and, like, very bold. At least how I design clothing. Makes it fun to look at. Yeah, it makes it fun to look at, but it makes it hard to design. So, anytime I have to do a new character, I'm like, fuck, shit, god damn it. I have to keep making new clothes. Like, Coil was easy. This is just like a ripped hoodie and, like, some cool pants with, like, printing on it, and I'm like, fuck yes, okay, I can make this easy. I can make this easy on myself. But I think Vinestaff, I think if I'm like thinking about what direction to take her in, I would probably put her in, like, some homemade outfit that she made herself. Because she had to learn, like, a lot. She had to teach herself a lot of things in that goddamn jungle. And I feel like sewing would be one of them. Or, like, maybe, like, Slingshot, like, taught her how to sew. Haven't really worked out the specifics, but... This is bothering me. There you go. There you go. Oh, I'm so ready to just be done with Slingshot. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take a break from modeling. I'm gonna just texture this sometime later. I don't want to think about it. Why does Slingshot face look like cheap analog horror thing? Because you can't view alpha images in like the goddamn... Hang on. I think we drew it. One sec. Oh, never mind. It just didn't have... Oh, there we go. I think we drew a face on him last time, and then I didn't save it, so then it was like analog horror. He is looking. Make him drool? Dude, he's hungry. He's hungry for baked goods. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call it for the stream today. It's been 2 hours. I'll see you guys another time. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Sorry if I was a little tired this stream. Alright. Bye-bye.